Mabuhay Pilipinas! Hello buong mundo! Good day learners! Today is another opportunity for you to learn Introduction to World Religions and Belief Systems. I am Sir Greg, your Humanities and Social Sciences teacher, and I am here to guide you in today's lesson. Are you ready? Be sure that you are in a comfortable place. Bring out your pen, self-learning module, activity sheet, and notebook for noting important details. Let us discuss Lesson 1, Belief System, Worldview, Religion, and Spirituality. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to differentiate the concept, elements, and characteristics of belief system, worldview, religion, and spirituality. To understand the nature of religion requires knowledge and appreciation of the way its adherents relate beliefs and practices to supremely important beings. It gives life on the basic grounds that hold together believers into appraising the frequent questions that emanate from life and death, of love and hate, and why or how persons desire for spiritual inspiration that characterize the human condition. This lesson will guide and help you understand with depth and nuance the concepts of belief system, worldview, spirituality, and religion that move a person to appreciate the contemporary world he is living. Do you believe that the Word of God is encapsulated in the Bible? When you exercise your right to suffrage, do you register in accordance to your political affiliation? When it comes to our common humanity, do you believe that we are selfless or selfish by birth? These are all substantial precedents or questions that lead to the different types of belief systems. What do we mean by belief system? A belief system is an ideology or set of principles that help us to interpret our everyday reality. This could be in the form of political affiliation, philosophy, religion, or spirituality, among many other things. These beliefs are influenced and shaped by a number of varied factors like our knowledge on a certain topic, the way we were nurtured or raised, and even the peer pressure from others help us create and even change our belief systems. The convictions that come from these systems are a way for us to make sense of the world around us and to define our role within it. Belief systems, therefore, are the stories we tell ourselves or the ideas we hold that define our personal sense of reality. Similar to belief system, worldview is another important concept that you need to know. Worldview tries to explain and interpret reality, history, and civilization. This is the collection of beliefs about life in the universe being held by people. As we all know, every individual perceived and interpret the world differently from one another. That simply means that there are variations and diversity amongst us. The upbringing and social environment are critical in the growth of a religious life. All these factors have an impact on how people arrange their beliefs and ideas while eventually creating a complete narrative through which they see and live with the world. There are varied elements of belief systems and how each one relates to a particular worldview. First, we have agnosticism. It is a belief that God is unknown and unknowable. For the agnostics, they deny the possibility for man to acquire knowledge about God. Atheism, on the other hand, is the disbelief in gods or other supernatural beings. For the atheist, they deny the existence of God. Next, monism. It is a philosophical worldview in which all of reality can be reduced to one thing or essence. It asserts that there is no genuine distinction between God and the universe. Out of these, two implications can be derived. First, it contends that God is dwelling in the universe as part of it. Second, the universe does not exist at all as a reality, but only a manifestation of phenomenon of God. We have monotheism. Mono means single. It is the faith in a single, all-powerful God. It adheres to the belief in the existence of one God who is viewed as the creative source of human race, and the world who transcends yet is eminent in the world. Often, this word is used as a synonym to theism. Examples of monotheistic religions include the Abrahamic religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Polytheism. Poly means many. Thus, it refers to the belief in and adoration of several deities. It acknowledged the many principal gods wherein no one is supreme, meaning they have the equal footing. Example of which are the ancient religions of Egypt, Greece, and Rome, wherein people adored a number of personal gods. I know that you're already familiar with the word religion. You can at least give different meanings based on your own understanding. Religion is defined as the relationship between humans and that which they regard as holy, sacred, absolute, spiritual, divine, or worthy of special reverence. The term religion rooted from a Latin word religio, which means to something done with over-anxious or scrupulous attention to detail. It also refers to an expression of proper piety which is binding to God. Later, it was then used to designate formal belief systems and tenets. Most religions highlight the relationship between the individual and the divine, particularly deities, gods, or supreme beings. Other naturalistic and humanistic religions give importance to the relationship between the person and the broader community and nature. How do we know that we are following a certain type of religion? Here are the common characteristics of religion. First, the belief of the community about deity. This is deity's relationship to the world, whether you believe in one or many gods. Second, the way in which the community worship deity. This is the action exhibited showing praising practices like kneeling or making a sign of a cross. Third, the belief of the community about a deity's relationship with the world. This is the moment you recognize that there is indeed God or gods to believe in. Fourth, the rules which the community follows as a result of beliefs. These are important practices passed on by the religion to its followers or adherents. Examples of which are the 10 Commandments in Christianity and the 5 Pillars for Islam. Fifth, the places and people which the community believe to be holy and sacred. The question of who are considered holy people and what are the sacred places in a religion. Certain names of people such as Allah in Islam, Jesus Christ in Christianity, and of course the places of worship like churches and synagogues considered holy to its followers. While religion refers to any set of attitudes, beliefs, and practices concerning a supernatural power, there are two related terms that you need also to understand: theology and philosophy of religion. Theology involves a systematic study of the existence and nature of the divine. It is a branch of study that deals with religious faith, practice, and experience, especially the study of God and God's relation to the world. In short, theology is a systematic formulation of religious beliefs, while philosophy of religion deals with the meaning and nature of religion. It may involve the study of concepts and belief systems of the religions that includes the prior phenomena of religious experience and activities of worship and meditation on which these belief systems rest and out of which they have originated. Be guided with the following criteria to distinguish religion from other basic belief systems. First, they often deal with people's relationship to the unseen world of spirits, gods, goddesses, demons, and deities. Second, they have developed a system of myth about the unseen world and formal rituals designed for communing with or propitiating the spirits. Third, they have developed a cult of organized rituals, priests, scriptures, and temples. Fourth, they have statements, tenets, and dogmas about life after death, such as heaven, hell, reincarnation, and the like. And fifth, they have attracted large followings from the past and present. To recap, you have already familiarized yourselves with the concepts belief system, worldview, and religions, their different characteristics and elements. Another important concept that you need also to understand is spirituality. Spirituality is a broad concept with room for many perspectives. It refers to something that a person can have without being implicated in the ambivalent complexity of human societies and institutions. For many years, people have been searching and yearning to understand the mystery of life and how the whole universe operates. It is derived from the Latin word spiritus. Its verb root is sperare, which means to breathe literally. It is a process of reformation that aims to regain the authenticity of man designed with the image of God. This is actually the quality of being concerned with the human spirit or soul, as opposed to material or physical things. There are people who do not believe in religion, but maybe they can assume themselves as someone who are spiritual because they geared towards or put their concern in developing their inner self, not just their physical attributes, but their spirit or soul. There are four elements of spirituality that include, first, a search for meaning and purpose in life. This means engaging on questions about what life is all about, why I was born, and what is my truest purpose. Second, a desire to attain knowledge regarding the sacred. Remember that part of your spirituality is the quest for God. Third, holistic or fully integrated view of life. People who do not just make themselves strong, but also mentally and spiritually. Some venture on productive activities such as writing their thoughts and composing songs. And fourth, self-reflective existence. They are people who are thinkers and would love to seek answers. Again, take note that spirituality is a broad concept with room for many perspectives. People may describe a spiritual experience as sacred or transcendent, or simply a deep sense of aliveness and interconnectedness. Some may also find that their spiritual life is intricately linked to their association with a church, temple, mosque, or synagogue. Others may pray or find comfort in a personal relationship with God or a higher power. Still, others seek meaning through their connections to nature or art. Like your sense of purpose, your personal definition of spirituality may change throughout your life, adapting to your own experiences and relationships. Here are the key points of our discussion. Religions are often viewed as a set of ideals practiced and followed by organized groups, while spirituality can be manifested in a number of ways. Like a person may believe in the presence of an overwhelming power greater than oneself, or perhaps a person can be fully mindful of one's purpose in life. One may achieve contentment, inner peace and satisfaction in life that are truly independent of precepts and beliefs being imposed by organized religions on their followers. A selfless and compassionate individual is a person of spirituality. In this lesson, you have learned about belief system, worldview, religion, and spirituality, their characteristics and elements that will help you understand further on how humans carry on their endless quest to discover explanations and meanings in their everyday lives that correspond to the world they are living. Before we end, challenge yourself by answering the checkpoint activity. Read the questions carefully and choose the letter of the correct answer. Item number 1. Which of the following refers to the systematic formulation of religious beliefs? A. Agnosticism. B. Philosophy of religion. C. Theology. D. Worldview. Kindly write down your answer. Item number 2. The belief in the existence of God viewed as the creative source of the human race and the world that transcends yet is eminent in the world is called blank. A. Atheism. B. Agnosticism. C. Monotheism. D. Polytheism. Write down your answer. Item number 3. The perspective that every individual sees and interprets the world quite differently from one another is called blank. A. Spirituality. B. Religion. C. Theology. D. Worldview. Kindly write down your answer. Item number 4. Which of the following is an example of a worldview? A. Particular way of ordering the realities of life. B. Finding ways to improve the present living conditions. C. The belief in God and exhibiting good moral conduct. D. Considering material possessions and physical comfort important. Kindly write down your answer. Finally, item number 5. Which of the following denies the existence of God? A. Agnosticism. B. Atheism. C. Monism. D. Polytheism. Kindly write down your answer. Here are the answers. Item number 1, letter C. Item number 2, letter C. Item number 3, letter D. Item number 4, letter C. And item number 5, letter B. Congratulations for taking the challenge. I know you aced every item. That ends our lesson. I hope that you have learned something. Kindly accomplish the remaining parts of your self-learning module and your activity sheet. Again, this is your Introduction to World Religions and Belief Systems class. Keep safe and God bless you all.